Good evening and welcome to... What is this?
Inglewood.
Sorry. Close the stream. Start again.
It's over.
Good evening. Take two. Clapperboard. And welcome to Dungeons, Dice and Dudes, a 5th edition D&D podcast where we take those two things, mix them all up and make some content. And this time we've actually got a full house around the table. Everybody, kind of, for now.
Well, yeah, minus one person.
Who's on indefinite hiatus.
Yeah.
Talking of who I'm joined with, I am joined, because they're not in a conversation, Nathan, who plays Slevin.
Howdy.
Mark, who plays Otto.
Hello, hello.
Matt, who plays Muighor.
Hello.
And Simon.
Ooh. Yeah.
Who plays Dungeons and Dragons.
And Simon's here.
Simon's official.
I'm the consultant.
Episode.
Yeah. I'll be playing myself.
Right.
With yourself.
Oh yeah,
What
because
do we-
he's missing.
Who?
I forgot about that.
Missing, presumed
His,
dead.
his 2 episodes
Yeah.
missing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're coming back, Simon. Whoa, what? Someone's back? Nah, he's been back before.
He always comes back. Like a bad smell.
Your rites of passage then. Tell everyone about our social media.
Oh my goodness. DD&D Beyond.
Beyond? What?
DD&D Pod. Yes. All caps, all letters.
No numbers.
On Twitch and Instagram and
The one that you loved. You did it every time before we streamed.
TikTok.
There we go.
Yes, yeah, available where available, and
This is worse than me.
well, I haven't done it for like 2 years.
Yeah,
That says more about you than it does about Simon.
Yeah, we don't really mess with TikTok anymore. Twitter anymore.
No.
Never heard of
Nah,
it.
get rid of it. Just say it.
Dead named,
Yeah.
roughly so.
Wow.
Sorry to get political.
To 0 to political.
Anyway, let's
So
play a
quick.
game about war.
Alright, thanks. Simon. What?
Okay.
Thank you, Simon. Here, I'm gonna throw it up. Who wants to do podcast platforms? Oh, you got voted in.
We're on Spotify. We're on Apple Podcasts. We're on all the podcast platforms you can possibly find us. We had
I've never done that.
we had an episode go up last week titled Acheron's Armies. No, fuck.
Ooh.
Oh, Acheron.
A
Acheron.
regular Bolerom over there.
Was
a pair of you?
Oh, is that a place in your campaign?
Acheron.
Acheron's Army Graves. That's a mouthful. That's too many A's, and
Well, it's the title of the session.
that's the episode that went up. It was a doozy.
How do people find us on these podcast platforms?
Under DD Pod.
Or just Dungeons, Dice and Dudes?
Yeah, Dungeons
Black and white logo, which is great.
Thank you to Marcus. Stunning.
Oh, thank you.
Stunning.
Let's just keep it loosey-goosey. We'll go down my list here. Oh, but videos? Videos?
Videos.
It's me again.
Is it? He's self-nominated.
We're also doing videos. Another one went up last week. No, it didn't.
Did it not?
No, it didn't.
But it went up on Spotify,
It went
which
up
is a
on
platform
Spotify.
you can watch videos
You can
on.
watch the video on Spotify.
Not on
Um,
YouTube?
Not yet.
Not last week. That's another hidden episode. It's a
Technical-
half-hidden episode.
Technical difficulties. with
Solve
the
this
YouTube
riddle
one.
and you'll unlock the YouTube content.
And that's
It's called Matt's
DD&D Pod
laptop
on there.
Patreon.
I've done 2 in a row now. Come on.
Hey everybody,
Die.
I'm going to tell you about Patreon. So if you would like a way to support the stream, maybe you think, hey, you guys could do with maybe a slightly better audio setup as opposed to just a single, basically Yeti mic between 5 guys. you can head on over to Patreon and you can support us. There's a few different tiers. You can be a dude and just donate £1. You can become a dude +2, which I believe is £3, and then with that you get a shout out on the stream /podcast. Or you can do, no, sorry, that was a do +1. Do +2 is a NPC in the campaign where you can help or hinder the party. Shout out to Bruce, Broggs, and Zachary.
Woo.
Big love to both of you. Bruce has been in the campaign. Zachary yet to be in it.
Yes.
I had to remind Zachary the other day he was still paying a Patreon fee.
Why would you do such a thing?
Yeah.
What's your problem?
It slipped out.
Sabotage.
But yeah, that is the best way to support us financially. But maybe you'll have another way soon. Fingers crossed.
Ooh.
Cash.
Yeah.
Just send us an envelope of money.
Our address is.
PO box it. It's fine.
But yeah, same way to find it. DDND Pod or Dungeons, Dice and Dudes.
Well, another way you can contribute also is by supporting our friends over at Game Team.
Oh my god.
Look at that.
Seamless.
You've got the whole thing, mate. Go on.
So, our friends at Game Team are really nice, and they've got some fantastic merchandise that you can buy. That's some new stuff actually as well, which I've just looked at.
Say what?
Some potions.
Potion dice are so good.
That's it.
I hate them, but they're great.
Why?
Because I'm old, so I can't really
Oh,
read
look,
them.
square dice.
Yeah.
But they're great. You should check them out. And then also some beer dice as well. They look
The
pretty
beer
good.
dice are so cool.
Very cool, very cool. But most importantly, they ship.
Worldwide.
That's right.
Yo, those beer dice are well smart.
Yeah, they're right.
You like beer?
That's what
I
mean.
do. I more than like it, sir. I'll be
Yeah.
drunk one later.
But yeah, so you can use
Come on,
discount code TheBriggsy. TheBriggsy. TheBriggsy for 5% off over at Game Team. Check it out.
I am this close to figuring out how to change it. I just found I think they do it through like Shopify. And I just found that the account, because there was an email that came through that was like, you've got a bunch of money just in this account, do you want to do something with it? So yeah.
We'll get
The
there.
Briggsy for now, hopefully over to
We'll get there.
That's Dudes or DDND Pod.
Well done, guys.
Maybe Barge 5 for 5%.
Yes.
off.
Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. I would like a motto thing.
That's what I'm saying.
You want a motto thing?
Well, like the code should be something.
As soon as you change it to Barge, Muighor dies, I reckon.
Yeah, that's the risk.
Bargeify to then also like support our music.
Bargeify.
Crossover.
That was a rough one.
It's a crossover. They called
You
Bargeify.
try.
I think that was great.
What, Bardify?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you were
Bardify.
referring.
Yeah.
Because I just said Shopify, so I thought you were like.
Nah.
That's
but
a
also
merch
it does
shop,
work
merch
for that as well. Think critically. Thinking critically. Code.uk or Think Crit D&D on your social media platform, podcast platform of choice. If you want more content, I'm going to leave it at that for today because we're just going to get into it.
Nice.
Boom.
Well, we are in.
I was going to say, Matt did a really cool edit for TikTok.
He did.
Popped off.
Of all the
Unfortunately, you can't see that in America. But you can now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're cool now because Trump, he was like, yeah, you're okay.
Stupid. Getting political again.
But I think it's our third highest viewed TikTok.
Damn.
Wow, that's good.
What's number one?
Number one
Is it of me?
Yeah, I think it's you saying 4 years,
There you go.
which is weird.
4 more years. 4 more years.
Let me wrest the ship back away from these treacherous waters. We ready for a little recap?
I'm so ready.
Recap a doodle.
Give it to us, Daddy.
Last session, the title of which Matthew has already told us. Acheron's army grows. The party continued their literal and metaphorical uphill battle against Vexira's men. With Taringli's true allegiance all but determined, Muighor and Rizal destroyed him, leaving nothing but more ash for the wastes. Meanwhile, Slevin made a bold vanguard up the cliff face, finding even more fighters ready to take his life for the ceaseless war of Acheron.
Bold or stupid?
Despite help from Ramu'ur, that's right, isn't it? Ramu?
No.
Ramu'ur?
You're gonna wrong the whole last sentence. Ramu'ur.
Ramu'ur.
Well,
Yeah, but I
stop
shortened
making
it.
up stupid names.
Don't shorten it if you're referring to him formally.
R. He's going to call R now. The letter R.
No.
Yes.
Just call him Remy LeBeau.
We'll have to circle back.
Where's he from?
Jim's magic missile.
Where's he from?
Wrong.
Rob.
Say it quick enough, it'll sound right.
Despite help from Ramu'ur's unerring artillery, say that 5 times fast, fighting such a force on the back foot was proving difficult. Eventually, both Otto and Rizal ascended to support Slevin, fighting off 4 of the Steel Vulture's military. And so began one of the swingiest battles to grace Acheron and indeed Twitch. With seemingly everything lost, a clutch hill from Riz sparked a chain reaction which would see everyone stand once again. Vexira's tricksy lieutenant was not happy with this and immediately put Slevin back to sleep before beginning to apparently flee. Following his lead, the remaining members of the squad also looked to leave, not before rifling through Otto's belongings. By this point, Ramu'ur had scrambled up the cliff. After putting out the most consistent damage all fight, only to be double tapped in the chest and fall all the way back down.
Try making fun of him now.
Martyr. We rejoin the campaign at the moment that Slevin is waking up to find Muighor and Riz standing behind him with their backs to a sheer cliff face, themselves barely able to stand, bloodied and bruised. About 20 feet away in a collapsed tent, Otto taking sharp, short breaths, and Ramu'ur nowhere to be seen.
Oh no.
Who would have been next in the initiative?
Don't know, it's gone.
Damn.
What?
Might just chill for 6 seconds and let him die.
We said, no, you sacrificed the first loop because you said you were going to be like, what the fuck's going on? So you've already done that, so we can start again.
Wait, what?
At the end of last session, I was like, are you going to do anything in this turn? And you were like, well, I'm just fucking waking up and scared as to what's happening. So then we went round and did another loop of
Rolls.
death saves.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well,
As I said, Slevin, you wake up, you're on the top of this cliff face, off in the far distance on the level you're on, there are, and this Muighor and Rizal as well, there are several figures running, limping, disappearing into the grey middle distance of Acheron. And yeah, Muighor, you're standing next to Rizal, both of you clothes tattered, muddied, dustied, covered in blood, most of which is not your own, as you incinerated Tyringly. Bless up, pour one out for the boy. Saviour.
What an absolute
What?
geezer.
No.
To the bitter end.
Yeah, he stabbed me in the back.
Oh, what?
And then
Misunderstanding.
tried to say he wasn't evil.
Why are
The
you
entire
attacking
time.
me?
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
Oh, this is not fair. That you have killed me.
He haunts you.
I'm
He's-
gonna.
no.
Wait, he's just going to come back.
No. No.
Every time you kill someone in Acheron, they split, and there's 2 of them now.
Oh, Christ.
You just keep making like mortal enemies everywhere you
Yeah.
go.
It's
First
not
it was
me.
like Rowdy. Now it's Tyringly.
Yeah, in each act you made an enemy.
There's no correlation there.
No.
Nothing I'm doing.
So yes, you've got a Riz. Whoever wants to backseat Riz.
I'm just getting his character up.
Cool.
I don't think we'll have to do too much.
Not for rolling, but in terms of any thematic stuff you want to do. And yeah, also for Riz and Muighor, you also don't see. Well, you saw what happened to Ramu'ur. A moment in the heat of battle, you saw him poke his head up and then get tagged. So,
That's what I did.
and of course, Otto is unconscious.
I'll probably, if I can see Slevin and Riz is behind me, I'll probably try and see what Otto's doing. Try and help get the party back together.
Okay, roll me a perception check as you
Get
run
back together.
over.
Yeah, he's deactivated.
Oh, is it gone? I did deactivate him, yeah. That's fine, I'll do it.
Cool.
Oh dear.
Straight back in with the great roll.
That's a 6.
Okay, cool. You rush over to Otto. As I said at the end of the last session, there was like a makeshift camp here. There was a small campfire between what the lieutenant was doing, their spells, everything kicking off. That's people trampling over it. That's all been snuffed out. The tent itself, as people were running in and out of fights were happening next to it, has basically collapsed down. So half of Otto's body is covered by this billowing canvas. And yeah, he's breathing.
Okay. At least he's alive.
But there is like the canvas is being stained with blood.
He's
Oh.
He's like his name's gone out of my head now. That song, still alive, but he's barely breathing.
I'm still standing.
He's not.
Okay, well, I'll try and get him out of this tent.
Okay.
And just gather everybody up, I think, as best as I can.
Riz, Slevin?
now that I'm like, did we get him? And then he's dragging Otto out of the tent from this distance, and given my medicinal background, would I be able to ascertain if there is shit that needs to be done rather urgently?
You can roll me a medicine check if you want.
That's pretty good. That's 23.
Okay, as you see Muighor pull Otto out, for a moment you wince as you're like, oh god, he's gonna like, you're not meant to move people when they're hurt, like recovery position and all sorts, and Muighor's just like
lifting him up like, come on, you can do it.
Arm pulls off.
Muighor is reverse barging Otto out of the
We don't have time for this.
But as you see him pull him, the body retains that like rigidity and like that difficulty of moving. Like nothing is broken. There's not like their hand isn't left behind. There is a trail of blood as he drags them out, but you can see now he's brought them out a bit closer to you that Otto is breathing at least.
Okay, so he's not about to die.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's fine.
I've still got my stuff then. I thought you were like dead. Well, not dead, but like rolling death saves. So. Cool.
Well, I'm going to count everybody.
I was down for a while.
And going to assume I can tell that there's one person missing.
You don't see Ramu'ur.
Yeah. I'm going to try and see if I can...
As I said, last time you saw him, he poked his head up and got tagged by one of the lieutenant's men, like backpedaling, bang
Apocalypse
bang.
now.
And in the heat of the battle, you couldn't tell whether he managed to duck down and they flew over his head. And he's still like Indiana Jones, hanging off the edge of the cliff, or whether they hit him.
I'm going to look at the edge of the cliff just to try and see if I can see any traces of him.
Okay, and you look back over, and you see all the way down the bottom, 20-25 feet down. Clearly, like pretty fucking mangled. The Ramu'ur is down on the bottom. Yeah, it wasn't high enough that you just like splattered, but yeah, and there is like broken arrows next to him on the floor.
Man,
Symbolism.
Yeah, from this distance, it's hard to tell. Like his, what were you?
What was the garb? It was
Yeah.
like it was quite basic, like just some slacks and a Henley and some boots. There's probably a boot on the floor.
Cloak or cape or anything?
No. Simple.
minimal.
So, I was going to try and spare him some dignity, but no. You see the body is in that classic, like, everything's splayed out on at the bottom of this
Jeez.
I've just got the image of the old guy from Midsummer who jumps off
I was just thinking of when Goku's in that crater.
Yes.
And he's obviously made a crater.
That's way cooler.
Yeah. I think that's what Danilo's going for.
Yeah.
It's too far away to see any in further detail.
Well, I'm like visibly upset because it's a fellow dwarf that I'd met on this.
Racist.
From Blown.
Where?
No.
From Blood.
Just because you say it quicker doesn't make it correct.
Blown.
Blum.
Blur.
Ballroom.
It's so
I've
joking.
said this so many times.
You're right.
Blum, blum.
Ballroom.
Why do you find that so hard to say?
I don't know. It's not a real word.
No, this is Ramu'ur, but here I am. Pronouncing it perfectly.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so
Okay,
visibly
Slevin,
upset.
you see Muighor looking over the cliff like white like a ghost.
Hey, what was it? Hey,
Oh, you struggling to say it?
hey, what's going on?
What's happening?
I don't know. I'm trying to find the accent. It's been a minute. What's going on? Head count. Riz, me,
He didn't.
you.
He didn't make it.
Riz didn't make it?
No,
He's
no,
right here.
no.
You can't tell. He's just like it looks like he's falling down the cliff and is knocked out. You can't. There's nothing.
You. Otto looks like he's a little worse for wear. Where's that? The wizard.
He's down there.
We'll go down and get him. Tie a rope off or
I
something.
don't think he's made it. I think
There we go.
Well, so that's it. Help! He's not made it. It's fucked.
Well, he's won't make it the way back up.
Picks up the stone, just like.
Now
All
he's
right,
done.
I'll go down. I'll go down. It's not that big of a.
No, and it kind of arcs at the bottom there. It's not
Hey,
shit.
just to be on the safe side, Riz, why don't you hold up some rope and help you get down, just in case he's
Ooh.
like broken a leg or something.
Okay.
It's like his head. Oh, fancy boy.
Yeah, fancy boy. I'll hold this rope for you.
Go down and fucking winkle pickers.
I think he had used all of the healing dice, hadn't he?
He's tapped,
Yes.
and he is at 6 health.
Cool.
Ooh.
Well, in typical George fashion, before we do that, would anyone like to have a short rest?
I'm gonna stop you there, Riz. I would just like to say that we may have a man down, and he's down at the moment, so maybe short rest after that. That's a great idea.
Just saying, I could really do with a quick break.
You always could.
Yeah. Riz will get rope out of his bag for you and pass you one end, and I mean, he looks like a beanpole compared to you, and is like shaking with blood, like slicked.
Oh,
He's
right.
like wrap the rope around his arm, as he too has been struggling with this
Put him in a
fight.
bit of a
That's
position.
alright, just like an anchor point.
Yeah, I'm just going down to inspect the old
Okay.
boy.
You can roll me athletics.
Yeah. Oh boy, 8. Uh-huh. I just joined it at the bottom.
I'm almost there.
You start to clamber down. Slevin, you see Riz heels in the dust.
God.
Just gets slightly pulled before he has to dig in a little bit. Muighor, you get down to the bottom alongside Ramu'ur before you notice that where you thought you'd done like a knot around you, it was just loose. It was just like hanging into your belt. So any weight on that would have just pulled it out.
Christ.
But you get down,
Good boy.
and even at a passing glance, as there's no cape or anything obscuring Ramu'ur, he doesn't appear to be breathing.
No.
What do you see down there?
He's definitely
back.
Yeah, he's a little bit.
He's definitely gone.
Take a pulse.
It's fucking CPR, man. Nah, he's definitely gone.
Stroking him.
Just kicking him, like tap him with your boot.
He
He's
didn't appear to be breathing.
Yeah, doesn't appear to be. You can still check.
Yeah, but Otto, I looked at Otto and it looked like he was breathing.
So maybe he's just slightly in a worse position.
Different people breathe differently in D&D.
I know who not to call if I ever have a first aid emergency. Feeling a bit ill, Matt. I think I'm dead. Actually,
I think he's just crawling to the incinerator.
are you breathing? Well, yeah. Right, you're right. Don't worry about 111.
I'll inspect him then.
You can do me a medicine check.
as this is happening, I've been slowly making my way over to Otto.
Yep.
We're doing it.
And I'll do some stuff to him once Matt's done his thing.
Okay.
Stuff to him. What are you gonna do to him?
No, not to you.
What was your roll?
That was a 17.
17. Okay, cool. As you you go to turn over the body and kind of put the limbs back into angles where they should be, you immediately find a very stark contrast to Otto a second ago, where it's like the ankle is just like hanging loose, dangling off the bottom of the leg. This is like a couple of tendons holding it on. As you turn the body over a little bit, one of the shafts of the arrow that you saw scattered on the floor is like straight in a heart shot. So it's just a little shattered bit of the bow just sticking straight out of the heart, and it's just that's a lot of blood. A lot of blood. That beautiful, beautiful Henley that we all know, was Ramu'ur's thing, has just been stained. Like you as you just moving the body around your hands, met with they've been stained red with his blood just through the shirt and the clothing.
I would shout up then, yeah, he's definitely gone. We've lost him. He's got shot multiple times and broken many bones.
Roll me an Arcana check.
Ooh. Oh, okay. 7.
7.
No, we don't think he's intelligence.
Intelligence gets you killed, clearly.
Yeah, why be smart?
It would be dumb to stay with this campaign.
Are you getting me to try and do every single one of my skills to see if I can save him?
No.
You came to the wrong person.
You do notice that the other enemies that got knocked off the cliff, of which there were 2, one of which should be within your line of sight, is, while still there, they do appear to be becoming more translucent.
Oh, they're changing. Oh, okay. Oh, yes. Because we need to get their insignias, right?
Right, like changing how though?
Oh.
Because if they're becoming more like translucent, does that mean that they're going to fade over time and then we're going to get back there and they're going to be like, where are the fingers then?
Well, I'll just run over to them and see if I can find anything that I could take that wouldn't disappear.
Mm-hmm. Interestingly, the same is not to be said about Ramu'ur.
He's not fading. He's just looking worse for wear.
Maybe he's still alive.
Which means if we die, we're dead.
I die.
Is it fingers or insignias?
It was fingers, I think. Memory serves.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just try and chop off a finger from both of these people to see if it would not fade away.
Okay.
More fingers.
All of them.
We needed like 5 per person, I think it was.
Oh. Okay.
Or 2 per person, something like that.
Considering some got away.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll take as many fingers as I can get.
Okay, you pull out a dagger, you cut through several of the fingers, and it is easier than you thought it was going to be. There is less resistance, but you do, and the remainder of the body continues to become translucent. If you remember when you first arrived here, they all appeared as like motes of light before taking shape. It's that in reverse.
Okay, so we might need to get out of it if they're going to come back. I'd grab the fingers, run up the cliff. Well, sorry.
You can
Try and climb back up.
Yeah, roll me athletics.
5. No, 4.
4.
Oh, it's worse.
You take 1 point. Is that enough to do it?
No, thankfully not.
Fuck, I thought for one moment I was like, shit, we need 1 HP.
Should have taken that short rest.
Yes, for as you, in your haste to get back upstairs and tell everyone else about what's happened, you do not tie the rope at all this time and begin to scramble up and falter on your way and graze your elbow.
No!
Yeah. Of all the gravest of injuries. Oh!
But I'm up.
Yes, you are.
So up right now.
So then I'd address the party, be like, I think we need to get out of here as soon as possible because those guys are going to come back.
Well, I mean, look, we also still need to get Otto up. 2 seconds. And then I will bring my thumb from his forehead down his face, down towards his heart, and then 1 inch punch him in the heart just to restart it.
Don't use defibrillator.
Have you got some juice in the tank, have you?
One. I've got 1 thing left. So I will use. Where is it? Hand of Healing. There we go. And you get. Hey! Maximum points. You get 7 hit points back.
Good stuff. So yes, I'll tell you that short, sharp breathing.
Hey, there we go. Come on. Get back up. Looking a little rough.
Welcome back
So
to
we
the land of
all
living.
are.
Yeah, you're all fucked.
Yeah.
Not as much as the guy at the bottom of the cliff.
Wait, yeah, what did you say?
Whoa!
You said he's dead?
He's very dead.
Wait, actually dead
He
or
got-
you're dead?
No, he got shot in the heart
Oh, shit.
and fell. Broken bones, blood everywhere. It's a bad state.
Man, we really need to just fucking get back home.
Yeah, I want to get out of here. We need to move.
Alright, okay.
Actually, for all of you now, obviously for you, also you've just woken up, and I think there was at least one, the automaton even up here was destroyed at the very least. Even that has begun to turn back into this translucent light form.
They're coming back.
Obviously, you don't see Ramu'ur's body.
Yeah, I mean, either they're coming back, or maybe it's they become more solid when they're like, cool, we're gonna fight.
No.
Regardless, we've got the finger. You got the fingers?
I got the fingers.
Alright, we got the fingers. Let's head back. Let's regroup. Regroup? And then we go back and kick the fucking dicks in.
I don't know if they're just going to keep coming back if they do.
Yeah, but I mean, we still need to
We
figure
got the
out-
fingers. I think we just find a way to get out of there.
Yeah, but that's what we needed to do. We needed to get the fingers so that they would point us in the right direction of how to get to the Steel Vultures, because they may have something that will allow us to get off of this plane of existence.
Sure.
So we're going to have to fight them again anyway.
No.
The tactical retreat, and then we'll be fine. We didn't encounter anything on our way here, did we?
Boomerang.
Come on. We don't need to talk about the boomerang. It's the best part about this group right now. It's the most solid thing we have.
It was less that Draylen said he might know a way off the plane. It wasn't specific about where that would be. It was just he might have answers for you, should you prove your worth.
Well, I mean, that's still better than nothing. Alright, everybody, check your pockets, make sure that we've got everything that we need, and if we can head out, we'll take Ramu'ur's body. You know, maybe give him a soldier's burial. I don't fucking know.
Maybe
what they
someone
do.
knew there.
Covered. Put the Henley over the top.
Just put it up and over his body. So,
I'll check myself
I've
over.
got my boomerang.
roll me an investigation, Otto, please.
13.
Cool. In fact, you can all roll me
Oh.
if you want.
I'm rolling.
Sorry, what?
Not random.
What was this, sorry?
Dice down. Investigation.
4.
Okay, cool. Cool. 2. Wowzers, you roll bad.
Yeah, I'm going to move these
Roll more like me.
digestives.
Oh, yeah, it's the digestive's fault. Now you're going to roll nothing but 20s.
Right. We'll do the interesting stuff first. Muighor, you don't. That Taringly
I don't think anyone heard.
was a crafty boy, and he was walking alongside you. He was like jostling with you for a lot of the journey here. You spent a lot of time with him. You don't. You're in a weakened state. That bastard, he's taken something from you. Did you have this much gold last time, or No, you're down a gold piece, right?
Bastard, I knew I didn't like him. Not to be trusted.
Slevin, you're less certain and less blinded by the crazy, weird barbarian fury that our sorcerer has.
Yeah.
However, you did go down twice,
Yeah.
and these guys are crafty motherfuckers, and you saw... I know you didn't see the other one, so you pat yourself down, maybe like 70% confident that you've got... You don't carry like a huge bag of stuff, but...
With these herbs.
And Otto? 13?
13.
Cool. You start to rummage through your various layers in your bag. You still have your bag, all good. You rifle through. You got the bag of holding, right?
Yeah.
You rifle through the top like 5 things that you want to find in there. All still in there, all good, as you kind of expect. As you pull your hand out, something twings at the back of your head, and something doesn't feel right. And it's the absence of something. Every last time you've pulled the hand out of your bag, it's your ring has caught on the flap that goes over the top. This time you just pulled your hand out and it was fine. And that's when you realise the ring isn't on your finger anymore.
Ring?
Quinn, he's gone!
Haha.
The ring of mind shielding.
They better not take my key.
Got it from when we got the old
This
bits
is
and
maybe
bobs,
more
didn't we?
important. Oh wait, no, you've got a key that
Yeah.
opens a door, maybe.
Any door.
Any door, maybe.
Maybe
Any
like
Any
1%
lock.
chance.
Any lock, maybe.
5% chance. 5%?
One time use, right?
Mm-hmm. If it opens.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that's great.
Oh, Stephen bastards! Where did they go? Did you get them all?
Hell no, we got our dicks kicked in.
One of them ran off. I saw him take something.
Which way?
Just one? Hey, if it's just one, we could probably take that.
Where'd you go?
Look, well,
3 ran off.
I meant one of them ran off with something
Oh.
from Otto. But yeah, there seems to be a lot more on the horizon.
And they've been running this entire time, so...
They're gone.
Alright. I understand. Ring. Very great. Maybe we go back, regroup, then find them.
They're laughing at us right now.
I mean, I would have been, like, if I had done what they had done to us, I'd probably be laughing myself.
Why don't you go join them then? Jeez.
What? What? Oh, is this because of fucking Taringly?
Yeah, I know. I told you. It
I
wasn't
kicked
good.
him in the
We could've-
head like a
we-
football.
But we could have killed him before he even got the jump on us.
Well, why didn't you? Alright, you're always putting blame on everybody else.
I
Why-
tried to
if
start.
you-
I tried to start a fight with him.
Why didn't you just kill him? You got spells and shit?
I tried to start a fight with him, but I feel like you guys stopped me.
Nope.
Because it was like, oh, come on, let's fight. Let's fight.
Alright. So why didn't you just blow him away?
I did, in the end.
Alright. So why are you whinging?
Let's just get back to camp. I'm fed up with this shit.
Oh, it's big suck.
Should we make use of this camp here, perhaps, before we travel to the distance?
Yeah, well, I mean, you're worried about the bodies coming back?
Mm.
Does it look like they're coming back, or does it look like they're disappearing?
No, they're turning translucent, transparent. They are. Like...
If them boys were coming back, they would have stuck around, surely.
Look, it's only a short rest that we need. So I'm sure we can keep an eye out just in case anybody tries to creep up on us.
Sure. Let's do it.
Alright. We're going to take a short rest, DM, if that is okay.
Yeah?
Thank you. You kind,
Sure.
benevolent God. Why are you saying it? Don't add sure at the end of it. Make a second guess.
It's just like Ramu'ur's body's just like left mangled in the bottom, and you're like, lovely. I'm actually like super comfortable up here right now.
I'll go down. I've got a bunch of bandages between that and the fabrics that he's got on him. I will use that to like wrap him up, and then I'll sling him over my shoulder, and I will climb back up.
Okay. Roll me a couple of checks now, in which case, as you start to do that during the short rest, we say you can do that during the short rest, that's fine, it's going to take 10 minutes longer. Everyone else, roll your hit die if you wish to, get back anything you get back when you do so. Roll me first, what's a good dex check? Let's say acrobatics for you, and how well you manage the body.
19.
You quite readily climb back up without grazing your elbow at all.
Get back up. Ungrazed.
Roll me either Arcana or... let's have a look here. What else would be good? Or... Perception.
You know I'm going perception on this one.
Yes, it's wisdom based. Is wisdom better for you?
Oh, big time.
Okay, cool. You can do Arcana wisdom then?
Arcana wisdom.
Yeah.
Okay. What am I just adding my wisdom?
And proficiency if you're proficient in Arcana.
Okay. Oh, I'm not proficient in
Okay,
Arcana, so yeah,
just
my
do wisdom.
That's still not terrible. That's 17.
Okay. So,
Finally.
sure enough, when you reach down the bottom of the cliff again, taking your time now, nice and comfortable, you do see Ramu'ur's body in the state that Muighor described. Pretty mangled, as I said. It's got still the arrow, just blood still occasionally, just another bit, just the last few bits seep out around there.
Oh no, I'm going to collect it.
Yeah, add it to your
That's my
collection.
pile.
And yes, Muighor's done a little bit of a job of straightening the body out and stuff, but it's clearly the body is not willing anymore. As you lift him up onto your shoulder, fireman carry style, there's no life in the body. As you climb, you take the first few steps up the cliff, and your first feeling is, oh, he's packing some weight somewhere, Ramu'ur. Has he got weighted ankle, things on or something? This body is way heavier than you were expecting for a wizened old dwarf man in it, wearing naught but a Henley shirt
and some slacks.
There's a weight to it. You're like, okay, I'd expect this maybe from Muighor, with pushing maybe even Otto's weight as you're carrying up.
Shit.
And maybe you stop halfway, you try and maybe pat the body down where you can, see if you can feel anything that would make the body heavier, and you realise there's no physical weight. This is
just emotional baggage.
in a sense, it is a spiritual weight, let's say. There is something going on. He's not wearing any weights. There's nothing else physically adding mass to the body, but there is a sense of you're carrying something important. There is a heft to it. You feel like you want to treat the body delicately almost.
Oh, okay, well that goes directly against what I was going to do next.
Well,
Well, no, I was going to get back up to the top, assuming that I can.
yes, with the previous dex roll, yeah.
And then get down to one knee, and then let him fall from literally a knee height down to see if there is a heavier impact on the floor, or if it's just, I don't know, less of a physical one, like what you were saying.
Okay. No, the body, as you let it slide off your hands, it falls like you'd imagine it to do so. in regular gravity, let's say.
Hey, magic people, which is everybody but me. Some stuff's going on. Oh, actually, Otto, you're like a religious man. Have you ever heard of bodies getting heavier, but not physically when they're dead?
Can't say it's something I've come across before.
Can you put someone to rest? Do you like?
Let me
like your business is done here? I don't know. I'm not a religious man myself.
Yeah, I'll give something a go.
I'm gonna rest now.
So as he just let down, I'll just kind of take my amulet and just kind of have a little sense, see, picking up any tummy, what's it?
Tummy hums.
Tummy hums.
I take it you haven't got any spell slots.
I haven't got a spell slot.
Okay.
I could. I've got detect magic.
Okay. No, that's fine. You take a moment, and again during the short rest, incidentally, Riz would have offered, but his healing thing comes back on a long rest. Oddly enough, for warlocks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
And he doesn't have any spells that heal, obviously, but no healing light.
I do have
your
healing
pool-
words.
Your pool regains all expended dice when you finish a long rest. So, yeah, gutted. That's why he gets so many. He gets loads though.
Yeah.
That's perfect for bonus action. It's like free healing word 4-5 times at level 3. It's bonkers. So, cool. You just want to get a feel first? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So sure enough, taking a look over, I repeat myself again. Body's dead. Don't even need to do a medicine check to do this. As soon as you do this, and certainly as a paladin, you are more attuned to these kinds of goings on. So now someone's pointed something to look out for. Roll me, religion, or maybe even medicine, whatever's better for you.
I'll do medicine.
Or arcana, any of the three that kind of makes sense. Whatever's best.
Oh god.
Uh-oh.
Oh, sweet. 24 on medicine.
Cool. So, you start to put pieces together. You run your amulet hovering over Ramu'ur's body, and you feel a warmth. You feel it often when you cast Healing Word, when you cast Cure Wounds. It's the same kind of warmth that comes from your body. And when you cast those kind of spells, you get a bit of it's like a feedback loop. It's almost like the soul that you're healing is, warms up to your touch when you're healing them. It's almost like a reciprocal kind of, I'm emboldened by this action you've put upon me, Paladin. You're feeling that resonance, that warmth come back from Ramu'ur's body. As you are doing this, and while everyone's kind of milling around doing their own thing and setting up camp and maybe tidying up, you see that the automaton body is now mainly gone, and it strikes you as odd, perhaps, that these other deceased bodies have turned to Acheron souls, for lack of a better term, but Ramu'ur's body remains and hasn't followed the same fate that they do. And again, the alien nature of the plane, all these emotions and feelings and mingling, having been moments away from death yourself, is very pertinent right now. And all these thoughts mingle around your brain, and you realise that you are not on the material plane. We're not in Kansas anymore, and things often do not work the way they do normally on the material plane. When you die on the material plane, your soul goes somewhere else, like Acheron, for example. If you've lived a life full of war and fighting and have known nothing else, this is one of the places you can potentially end up. And you ask yourself the hypothetical question, if one was a physical body on Acheron and they died, where would one's soul go? Especially one that wasn't spent their entire life fighting. How does it work here? Maybe it has nowhere to go.
Getting back to the material plane. Revival. Or his soul's just going to be like, hello, I'm back.
Can we put Isn't there a ring that we put someone's in?
It's gone.
No, but I'm just saying.
Why would you bring it up, bro?
If that was done, were we given that ring with whoever was in that ring? Right. So the ring that we got.
Yeah.
Did it come already with like a soul in it?
No.
We put it in there.
To the best of his knowledge, because he's been wearing it, nobody's been speaking to him.
No one spoke to Otto. That is not definitive proof from the time you spent with the ring that there is an absence of a soul in there. They could have just chosen not to communicate telepathically.
I was just trying to see if we knew how to do that. Save us from getting this body, dragging it all around.
Well, we've all short rested.
Yes.
Everybody's got their HP and whatnot back. Has anything transpired with the body since, like, in this past hour?
Ramu'ur's?
Mm-hmm.
No. Just appears to be like the bleeding has stopped, and that's it.
Who was it that picked up on the vibe about fucking Dick Lips? What's his name?
Don't know him.
Commander Draylen. Someone picked up on his, like, I don't know, almost like a recognition or like some sort of a response to us being from the material plane. I don't know if it was public knowledge, but someone definitely did an insight check and got like a vibe from him.
Oh, he might have like raised an eyebrow or something like that to your assertion that you were not from this place.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Okay. Well, can we assume
Issue.
that's public knowledge
Issue
now?
now,
Yeah. All right. Look, why don't we get him back? Like, a lot of the other people from this plane are fucking weird or traitors, but he at least seemed to be a bit more responsive to us for being here. So why don't we go back, let him know what the situation is, and maybe he can figure out why the fuck Ramu'ur is fucking heavy.
Spent more time with him than we did as well, so
True.
they might know
Yeah.
something about him.
I mean, this is beyond my understanding of how the physical body works, isn't it? Is it lining up with anything that you've practiced in your cleric duties?
Oh, sorry. I get so confused. Sorry.
I mean, it's strange. It's like his soul's just stuck. Yeah,
Hanging around.
nowhere to go. Sort of stuck, just hovering. I'm just gonna, on a whim, whilst I'm like in the zone, just try and cast a healing word. See if it gives it a place to, something, a little shock of
Okay.
vessel to see if it. Get in there. Come here.
Sure, you cast Healing Word, as you have done often.
7.
And everything works. You're not rebuffed in any sense. You cast it, I think, as you did in the fight to get maybe Slevin back up, I think, during the fight you just had.
Mm-hmm.
But the Ramu'ur does not regain consciousness. But that kind of tracks, because had the body been dead on the material plane, it's now been 5 minutes, 10 minutes. That was a long shot even under normal circumstances.
For sure.
But no, nothing. It does not come back to life.
Is the foot even reattached?
No.
So I wrapped that up.
Yeah.
It's just rattling around in the boot.
It's got tiny feet and these big ass boots.
Alright, well, let's get on the quick march back.
It's not completely gone, but
Yeah, well, hopefully they can help us out with that. Alright. Come on, Riz, let's go.
Oh yes, I'm here, darlings, and marginally more power again. What spells does he have? All 2 spell slots come back, which is good.
Nice.
Cool. Yep. Nothing to heal or anything like that. So let's go.
Just head straight back the way we came.
Yep.
With
Cool.
the fingers that hopefully are still there.
You waggling them around.
Got the fingers.
Cool. So you descend back down the cliff and head north-west, give or take, the opposite direction from when you came. And every so often you can still kind of make out your footprints in the dust of Acheron, so you can make your way back without getting lost. After about a similar length of time that the journey took here, maybe slightly slower because you don't have Turingli's divine guidance taking you where you want to go.
Didn't need
Just in case it helps, I have chalk. So I will, if there's a larger piece of external rubble, I will mark that. Just to make it a little bit easier to make it back.
Did you draw an outline from his body?
Yeah.
He picked him up.
It was in so many pieces, you ran out of chalk halfway round.
There's a bit over there.
yeah.
Just gets a little like yellow triangle out.
As you're walking back, Riz, is it a marching order at all?
I'm at the front.
Oops.
Yeah.
I'm at the opposite end to Muighor with Ramu'ur.
Over your shoulder, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it down.
That's why he's heavy.
Everybody, 3 of you roll me perception.
Not 20.
Nice.
Damn,
You're welcome
son.
for the assist there.
Did knock off your dice.
Perception, yeah. 25.
Okay, cool.
I think mine was 10.
14.
Was it 14?
Yeah, it was 14, yeah.
Oh,
I saw it. Mine just...
dirty 20 then.
30,
11.
Okay.
Back to back, back to back.
Yay.
It could be worse. You could be dead.
Ooh.
Yeah, but he's not. He's
Or is
got
he?
really heavy soul. There's no way you're making him sit here for the entire session.
It is me.
You are a bastard.
Yeah, that's true.
last 5 minutes, just to confirm, you are dead.
Yeah, after that,
The results came in. You're dead.
you're dead. Dr. Muighor was prescribed to you.
You are the weakest link.
That's fine. What if he's Cormac? Because
Oh.
Cormac... No, he was a brewer.
Yeah.
It's not war.
He's barbarian, though.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the best things that happened in the campaign. Is that?
What, Cormac died?
Well, no, because that scene
Oh.
was epic.
Thank you. Otto and Slevin, you notice first Rizal was kind of in the middle of the pack and seems distracted for a bit. He's kind of looking off in the middle distance every so often and starts to hang back before you notice him stop completely and you follow where he's looking, and there is a little mote of golden light. Hard to tell how far away, but just like a wisp almost.
A will-o'-wisp.
Yes, of golden light hovering some distance. You can't tell how close or how far, and you can see Rizal. That you two can definitely see. Rizal is like transfixed on this thing and has stopped moving. Muighor, you're just barging home,
Beelining
back.
Well, you know me.
Classic Muighor.
Beeline stands for barge line.
He's been lost all this time.
Alright, given all the shit that happens to us in our tremendous luck, how much do we want to bet that that's good or bad?
Don't know, he looks pretty obsessed with it though. Gold's usually good, but I mean, coming from where we've just been, gold was pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean, your stuff is gold in it. When you like,
Oh, he's very
yes.
gold, yeah.
Are you talking to Riz, yeah?
Yeah.
You're a bit bling bling, yeah.
As you talk to him and direct your attention towards him, you see, yes, sorry, this isn't the first time this has happened, gentlemen. And you can see he's all like, still bandaged up and, you know, got splints on and stuff like that. None of you are top fighting form right now. The last time I did this, a very good thing happened to me, and I'm going to do it again.
Sorry, what's keeping everybody up? What's going on?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Muighor. We're trying to figure something out. Something useful.
Riz is what are you banging on about?
He is walking towards the light.
Where's he going? Where's he going?
I'm going to walk with Ramu'ur. I'm going to take the boomerang out.
Just in case.
I'll fucking eat it.
One of these is getting thrown.
Is that Ramu'ur's body?
Yeah. It got mangled into the perfect aerodynamic shape of a boomerang as it fell down the cliff. The little dangling foot acts as like a tail.
It's a 3-pronged boomerang.
Yeah.
He now looks like the flag of the Isle of Man.
But I'll give Riz about 10 feet.
Okay, cool. You see as he starts to walk towards this glowing light, it almost starts to float away, almost like it's leading him somewhere. And you can see he starts to snake his way towards it, and as he continues to walk, the light kind of slows down and lowers to his level before expanding and getting brighter. And as you stand with Rizal in between you and this light, it gets brighter into that very astutely put by Otto, the very same colour of Rizal's Eldritch Blasts and his healing shenanigans that he does. Almost identical in colour, in fact. Grows larger until it's like you're looking at the sun and all you can see is Rizal's silhouette from behind, and you're kind of have your one hand holding at Ramu'ur, the other hand kind of shielding your eyes, trying to see what's happening to Riz before someone turns out the light. And Riz is gone.
No. No.
You fucking kidding me? Riz! There's no time to play hide and seek.
We lost him. Where's he gone?
Well, it's not like we lost him. It's not like we put him somewhere and now we can't find him.
He was there. He was stood there. Now he's.
Now he's not. Okay. Can anybody cast spells to talk to people?
No, definitely not.
No.
Alright. Okay. Okay.
I mean,
Riz, we're heading back to that camp. Follow us there. When you're done doing what you're doing.
it must be something. Like,
I mean,
he said he's done it before.
Yeah, he said it was good last time. Maybe he's going on like a vision quest. I don't fucking know.
Bit of a prick, to be honest.
Never lied to him.
No, he's gone.
Glad he's gone.
Out of earshot.
No, I mean, do you not have a +1? How long have we been fucking stuck?
He chose the worst time to go, in my opinion.
I mean, to be fair,
And the,
at least he was here for the fight. Could have left before that.
True. Right, I say just onward. Just
and the rough gets
let's-
going, the Riz gets going, doesn't it? I guess.
Oi.
Oh.
Let's stop messing about. Let's just get back to this tent.
In an alternative parallel universe, in that fight when he's clutching the arm blade of the automaton and gets the healing word out on Otto, there is an alternative dimension where he's like, nope, I'm actually I'm out of here.
Light!
Ooh, piece of cake.
Rather dejected and annoyed, I will follow at a distance Muighor.
Okay.
You.
So, where once there was 5, there are now but 3 returning.
Christ.
And 6 if you include Turingly, pour one out, bless that.
No,
Et cetera,
what?
et cetera.
Stop.
Also,
Gone too soon, take it too soon.
He wasn't.
honestly, misunderstood.
Oh my god. Do you want to get burnt to a crisp as well?
What are you talking? I'm Nathan. What are you
I
talking
know, I'm
about?
talking to Nathan right now.
Whoa, keep it in character, please.
Muighor's breaking the fourth wall.
I'm gonna get barged.
You continue to walk back dejectedly holding Ramu'ur.
This is also the second time that this has happened to this group.
What?
Well, first Cormac and Cal died.
Oh,
and
yeah.
left the three of us.
Oh yeah.
When that... Oh no, you were there for that
He was
fight,
there for
weren't you?
fight, yeah.
Met
And
in the
then
desert.
Si and George's characters again disappeared.
No, we can get Romeo back. In some fashion. We can save him.
You continue walking back,
Yes.
a pace slightly slower, but not before long, you see Cardinal's regimented gnomes still
Sweet
continuing
boy.
their drills, and him at the front, still with the helmet, still with the cactus and crowbar, I think.
Yeah. I'm getting real like Mulan. Like,
Yes, they are trying. They are certainly trying. It seems being in this place is helping them in that endeavour. And when you left a mere hours ago, and it was just a rabble of confused half gnomes, it is now a somewhat partially trained, regiment of gnomes. Some don't look like they know what they're doing, like they look a bit bemused, but they in the swing of things,
Still in the movements.
in the motion, going through the motions. Again, they've got a chaperone of a couple of Draylen's military men, but you make your way back to the camp. Again, not too no one stops you or has words with you. Cardinal will notice your arrival and see that there's way less of you than left. So, a couple of hours before, he looks like he's going to step down to come and greet you guys before he just stops and just watches you walk past and into the camp. Helmet falls down, he lifts it back up.
Oh, what a sweet boy.
Watches you
It's too precious for this realm.
walk by with Ramu'ur's body over your shoulder. No Riz at all. And no Turingli at all. And you enter the camp. Make your way back to Draylen.
Yeah.
10.
yes.
Okay. Make your
I'd
way
say
back.
You still got those fingers, mate.
I'm gonna just chuck the fingers on the table.
Are they still there?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna chuck the.
There's an ethereal quality to them. It feels like you're lifting clouds or candy floss or something. There's not quite.
I need no
Sucking on
fingers.
fingers.
Throw them onto the table and be like, we did what you asked for. We've lost one of our, the dwarf that joined us. We've now lost him thanks to the guys that infiltrated your own camp. So what are you going to do about it? Help us. Get us out of here. This is just messed up to the highest degree.
And that's where we'll take a break.
Oh! We've got thrown it down.
Yeah, boy.
Ultimatums.
Remember what you said, because I sure as hell won't. Otherwise, yes, we'll take a break. Everybody who's watching live, thank you. You're great. Take a break. Also yourselves, stretch your legs, grab some water, do some stretching, get some fresh air. Those of you listening after the fact will be right back. And welcome back to Dungeons, Dice and Dudes 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons podcast. I hope you're all refreshed, reignited, refueled, calibrated. As we rejoin the party. That was good, wasn't it? That caught me by surprise.
You changed the top.
I got hot. I
got hot.
Flustered.
Man's got hot.
He's always hot.
Thank you. As we rejoin some of the party, 3/5 of the party, back as they enter Draylen's command tent. Commander Draylen's command tent in his encampment. And not to cut Muighor's impassioned plea off, but just before you delivered that to him, not only do you see Commander Draylen and a bunch of men, you also see to his right-hand side someone who looks like...
You see a being that can only be described as a giant turtle.
Didn't expect that.
That's right, it's Rowdy. And he's back to annoy Muighor.
That's why I was excited.
Rowdy,
He's aged.
He's wearing fairly loose-fitting clothes. So some trousers that kind of widen as they go out, and then very subtly cuff right towards the bottom.
It's not slacks.
Not slacks. Trousers that make it look like he's been to Thailand for the last 6 months. Some clogs, for lack of a better term. Quite a loose-fitting Henley shirt, as is the style. Essentially what would look like, in real-world terms, an ula fala, which is like what a Polynesian royal would wear. It's like it looks like a bunch of dried chilies around his neck. Quite a wizened look at his face. Like obviously it's not actual skin; it's all like made of scales, which slowly smooth out towards the front of his face and the front of his body. But like some wrinkles there, and his hands are taped up as well.
Ooh.
Like how you'd prepare your hands before boxing.
In a box, come on.
What's going on?
Yeah. Those harem pants are in vogue right now.
And Henley's.
And then, apparently so.
Okay, we're different enough.
Hashtag not sponsored. And to be
This
clear,
Henley is tucked in.
and to be clear, it is not Rowdy. You'll be pleased to know. It is a different.
I'd have lunged over the table.
But yes, they were in conversation as you entered the tent, and then Muighor, you dashed the
Threw
fingers
the
down
fingers on the table. I was like, we've got what you wanted. We've lost one of our party members because of you, because your camp had been infiltrated by saboteurs. You obviously not running the tight-knit ship that you think you are, and almost killed all of us, so what are you going to do about it?
And to back him up on that, I'll just dump Ramu'ur's body onto the table.
Okay. He, Draylen, if you recall, the big orcish-looking fellow. You'll find the.
I don't think he saw this.
No.
I don't think he did.
It's in the journal, isn't it? You There we go.
Have you
Well,
got
have you lost where I put them all?
Have you got it?
I might actually.
Where the hell have I kept all those pictures
No.
Oh, they're in the. I got them.
What's
They're in
it
there,
called?
locked
Keychain.
away. Let me show them now. Before we go any further.
I'll see. It might not be.
He's scared. That's what it is.
You got the link
He's
there.
intimidated by my
There we go.
temperament.
So yes, this intimidating orcish fellow in massive belt plate, clearly the leader of some kind. And if you recall, he has this lightning great spear that's still trickling in this weird half grayscale, half sepia filtered environment you find yourself in. Allows you to finish with the presentation of the fingers, with the haft of the spear, the bottom end, the non-spiky end, just pokes Ramu'ur's body, and yeah, it's just like
So just as a reminder, how tall is he again?
minimum 7 foot.
I just love the idea of...
Now listen here, you. I've had quite enough of you.
throwing fingers at him.
He doesn't need height when his character fills the room.
Whoa,
Yeah,
With
boy.
its
profound.
Right.
Is that Plato?
Homer's Odyssey.
Obviously, you were hearing this interaction that's
Yeah.
happening right now. Yes, so Draylen pokes Ramu'ur's body, and remains lifeless on the table. Roll me a persuasion check. See how
Hey, don't
charismatically.
forget your toy.
Don't forget Matt, your toy, Matt. Matt's only toy.
Persuasion. I know, right? Plan that out. That is a 14.
Okay.
Does he get advantage because of Ramu'ur's body?
And the fingers.
No. One of you died. That's a bad thing.
Because of him.
Bold of you to come into the commander's tent and insult him in front of his men. And you can see a couple of the other soldiers just titter in the corner.
Right.
But he shoots them a look and they stand bolt upright again.
I say unflinched. I say, you got what you needed, did what you asked.
Any casualties suffered were your own. Your own choices were made. Nothing
We
to
were
do
killed
with
by
me.
the hands of someone that was disguised in your camp.
The Xera works in treacherous ways.
You study it,
It's the art of war. Know
Yeah.
your enemy.
yet you don't know what's going on underneath your own camp.
Another persuasion check.
I'm having him out. I've got it. Dead to rights. 16.
Nice.
Even firmer this time.
He's got a bone
tippy
to take
toe.
with you and he's going to
Tippy toes up
Headbutt in his chest.
on the other side of the triangle. His spear is like taller, thicker than your limbs. Just what he holds. Just the spear alone is this. He says, "You've got a fight in you. I can see why you survived.
Just. Only just.
The Steel Vulture's men are everywhere. The only place we're all truly safe is in this tent. You've done well. Losses are a part of war, and I won't apologise. Ramu'ur, what happened?
I'm going to take a step back now because I need to calm down.
You were-
Take a threat.
Sidebar.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, one of your men, boys, shot him a couple of times in the heart, took him out, stole some shit from us. So we gotta well, as well as getting out of here, we gotta get our stuff back. So, like I said, we've done what you asked. Now you need to help us.
You've proven I can trust you. For now. The deal was you were looking for a way off of this plane. Clearly, you weren't lying. Again, jabs. Quite painfully, like Ramu'ur's, but there's a squelch as he's just like
Come on now.
fucking pokes the body. It's like being pushed towards the end of the table of that you've
Jesus.
dumped him down on now. It's like bent around where he keeps poking him.
Distic.
Just gonna push it back a little bit.
He said, seemingly you weren't lying, or you were telling the truth about being, foreign to this plane. You're in luck. As the way to get off of this is also, I believe, means to resurrect this fellow.
How do
Your
we get?
fates are intrinsically linked. That interaction happened. He talked over you.
No,
I just got
humbling experience.
You still seek a way off of this plane? I could use good men like you.
We don't belong here. We've spent enough time here.
Amen.
I'm not willing to die like this poor chap from Ballroom, my hometown.
One more time.
Ballroom.
Ballroom.
Never mistaken the
No.
pronunciation of it.
Very good, actually.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of men from Ballroom, and they all pronounce it that way, actually.
Just imagine like a echo from the body, just Ballroom. Just spits out on the
Just
table.
before rolling off the table.
The last remaining gas in Ramu'ur's body.
It's just how they pronounced it back in his day.
Old timer.
100 years ago.
Yeah.
Yes, right. Let me get my notes in place. Listen carefully. My time is precious. There's a rift that exists on Acheron that will take you back to the material plane. And you can see a couple of the guards. They're still like standing to attention, but there is a little. They're like looking at each other a bit uneasily. The kind of chaperone guards that were there when they took Ramu'ur away for interrogation. Those guys still. The turtle-like creature just unfazed to this conversation.
Yeah.
Just poker face in it. I know not of the details, how it works, but I do know where to get those details from.
Where would that be exactly?
There's an outpost. Unusual in that they abstain from the fighting. Thinkers. Automatons.
Oh my god, they're
They're
coming.
I haven't eaten this morning. Those there, they'll be able to tell you how to get home. And if you so choose, how to bring this one back.
Yeah.
These automatons don't wear sashes, do they?
I've not been.
I hope fucking not.
They don't wear Vexira's colours. That's all I care.
Very nice.
Not that it means they're not aligned with her. As you were well aware. Who was it?
I mean, I was shocked, but tingling.
Alright.
He's the best of us.
Calls over one of the guards. Anyone he spoke to, kill him.
Ooh.
And the guy just walks out.
Wow.
Better safe than sorry.
He spoke to him.
Doing a lot. Alright.
You killed him?
I killed him dead. I
He's a little bit crispy. Yeah.
left nothing of his body as he deserved.
Good.
How long was he in your camp for?
You're asking a lot of questions.
As you should be.
He spoke to Draylen a lot as well.
Yeah. What about what?
He was just trying to get us to go somewhere quite a lot. Persuading us to follow him. Which I found suspicious, no one else did.
I don't care about your internal politics.
You're the one who has a camp full of spies.
One last persuasion.
Camp full of spies, this one.
Ooh, even higher!
You
He's
need-
one of them.
17.
Man, he wants to kill you.
I'm smug as shit. Just there.
Look, go on, hit me. You've helped me, and I'm going to help you once more.
Sounds like a fair deal.
My best, it might not look like it on account of his attire, but my best man here will take you to the Warforged camp and assist you.
Sounds better.
And assist you in any way you need it.
Who's that then?
Hello, boys.
Oh, God.
It's a pleasure to meet all of you. My name is Iroquois, and I'll be your chaperone for the foreseeable future. So, make sure you do what the good commander tells you, or there'll be a problem, the likes of which you cannot fathom.
I can't anymore. I just can't.
So, one more time. What was your name there?
I think it was Jamaric one.
It is Iroquois. It's been a while. Most people know it. In the common dictionary, spelled Iroquois. The traditional way.
As I said, it might not look like it, or indeed sound like it, but he's definitely not a spy, unlike perhaps you are now.
No, I'm not a spy.
Could be a spy.
That's what
You may not
Draylen
know
said.
it.
You got me
Pleased
there.
to meet you.
You got me there.
So, it's a pleasure.
Puts out a claw to shake your hand. Not much of a thumb up.
Just
Alright, so you've given us him to lead us there. You're gonna compensate us in any other way? Had some shit taken from us as well.
Your choices were your own.
I mean, that's
We didn't
that's
choose
not how that went.
Trickery,
We didn't
lies,
choose for you to have.
thievery are the weapons of Vixera.
I don't think he said anything
didn't tell
about
us
that,
that, no.
when we.
I said she
came
was
in.
tricksy. Treacherous is the word I was. That escaped me.
She's a
tricksy one.
Treacherous and deceptiveness is her shtick.
Alright, so we follow your mate, and he's just going to take us home.
No, he's gonna take us to some robots
riff. Yeah.
that may know some stuff about the rift.
Okay, wow.
So even now, he's kind of helping.
No, that was the agreement.
No.
You either do that, or you join the army, or we kill you. They're your three choices.
Let's go.
I appreciate it, mate. Compared to fucking that arse place, at least somebody's being some sort of help.
Yeah, it's true. I'd rather see less of this place, so.
Less of him.
Bad enough of them. No Liz.
Just constant.
As soon as
Chomp
somebody
him.
starts to help, that's it.
Yeah.
He's kind of helping.
That was the agreement. You wanted information, and he's giving you information. And in fact, he's giving you a
He's giving that,
chaperone
yeah.
as well. So you've got an extra hand now.
Please
Doesn't mean he is
it's
a
odd
wanker.
time, by the way.
It's good to know your name, but I don't think our time together would be particularly long if I have anything to do with it.
It sounds like you'll get along with this, mate. Fucking
You sound like a man of urgency.
No, you see where I'm from.
No.
We take our time to do things correctly. If it can be done quickly, it will be done quickly.
Slow and steady wins the race. Sort of.
Is
Nice.
that meant to be a joke about my appearance?
It just seems ironic that you say that and you're a turtle.
I'm not a turtle, you ignoramus.
I'm a turtle.
The turtle race has reclined peacefully in your lands and material plane for centuries, so have some respect.
Okay, sorry. Are you from the material plane as well?
No, I was just born a ghost.
Oh, right, sorry.
You are too stupid to be a spy.
Well, cool. Guess we're following you then.
Right this way, gentlemen.
Hope the battle goes well. You get what you want. You find an end to the war.
Never.
It never ends.
I'll enjoy the never-ending battle then. See ya. Do we need to take anything? Is there anything we could get? from the camp before we go?
Well, they've already helped us, so.
While you're at it, have you got
Healing potion.
dinner, some potions?
Place to sleep.
Nah. Fuck these bums.
Ooh,
Let's go
you're
out
done
of
with
here.
them as
I'm
well.
fucking done with them.
Okay. We're back at
I'm done with
Yeah,
a lot
you
of
guys-
We're back. We're back being
Softly
mates.
over this, Mike.
And this done.
You gonna you lead them out?
I'll lead them
Iroquois?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
remembered.
Could carry on.
Okay. Satchel in tow. Don't worry, fellas. If we get hungry along the way, I could cook up some fantastic local food from the Mohocana tides. I remembered. Thankfully, in death, you don't forget all the recipes you learned.
Wait, so there's food, like you're ghosts basically, but you can cook food?
Well, we get people like you, no offense, around here time to time, so a full soldier is better than a hungry soldier.
It's probably better than a spy too.
Would you agree?
I'm not a spy. We're the ones with trust issues.
Okay.
You're the second person that we're following in this plane that said they could lead us somewhere, so we've got our suspicions about you. But
Sounds
Yeah.
like you might be bad luck. I don't think Commander Draylen would be as
Useless? Sorry, I mean useful.
forgiving
Uh,
if I was to come back a hollow shell.
this time, if you get a bad vibe and you're like, I want to kill him, just do it.
got the whole pass. No, he seems okay for now. Seems trustworthy enough. Doesn't seem to be pushing any agenda, so
Have you ever heard of an inner monologue, son? Maybe keep some of your thoughts to yourself.
damn. More intimidating than Commander Draylen.
Soft as baby shit.
You taking Ramu'ur's body?
Yeah, because if it's like
Sure.
It's-
Oh yeah, because he said that it might bring him back, so
Mm-hmm.
I'll bring it over my shoulder again. As we're walking out of our thing, you might have to just mark that ring down as a loss.
Yeah, I'll try to keep it up on that a little bit. I think
I mean, we've got plenty of like party gold, so once we've bought, what's his name again?
Ramu'ur?
No, the little
Rizal?
robot dude.
Oh, Cardinal.
Once we bought Cardinal and the other gnome's house, maybe we use the leftover money to get you another ring.
should we grab him on the way?
Who, Cardinal?
Yeah. Or we just gotta, he seems
got
pretty
two-
happy. He seems to be loving it.
We've got too many things to keep track of. Maybe we just hope that we have to come back this way.
But then if we don't, we won't get to say goodbye.
Can we see him at the moment?
Yeah, you've left. You're following Iroquois out the camp, and yes, there is Cardinal training his men again.
He's okay.
Does he spot us, or is he like too?
Not this time. No, it's
Let's leave him to it. I'm sure that either we have time to come back, or we'll have to come back this way anyway. I'm positive. If not, we'll probably see him in like 10 years and he is waging war in the astral plane. Something like that.
True.
Round along in a giant Death Star.
Iroquois? Is it Iroquois?
Yes,
What do you know about these automatons?
they are an absolute sight to behold. They I don't know much about them.
Man, they're crazy.
But yeah,
baby.
we've had some arrive at camp before, and I'm quite a simple guy, so it's like nothing you've ever seen before.
Okay, great.
Hmm.
They are blocking the rift, or they know about the rift?
They know about the rift.
They know about the rift.
They're like, instead of fighting, they're like thinkers.
Right. Okay.
We're good to think this.
They look smart.
Draylen said the rift is a way home, which is presumably a physical thing. But it doesn't know like how to use it or activate it or go through it or do it or any other things you can possibly think of. But these people do.
Well, now you're with us, we'll try our best to protect you. I mean, the last person that joined us didn't end up too well, so can't really say too much. But
Yeah.
can you fight?
You'll see.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
I think most people that are here can fight.
Except for the thinkers who don't fight.
How far are these thinkers then?
Half a day.
About half a day, as the crow or crow skeleton down here would fly.
Just at that point.
Jumps out the sky. So, did you know this man particularly well?
Well, we're the ones that have been together the longest out of us three.
When you pointed to the body.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ramu'ur.
oh, sorry. That one.
You can tell me the whole tale. It's going to be quite a walk.
Half a day.
I'll cut. I'll cut to the most recent turn of events. But yes, he was part of Commander Draylen's party at the time. Seemingly, he came from the material plane, same as us.
He
Okay.
does look fairly familiar.
You've seen him before,
See lots of people around the camp.
right?
Some of value, some memorable, some not memorable.
Well, we didn't get to talk to him too much because he was helping us fight. Actually, saved our skin predominantly, and
From what I heard, you didn't want to get into a conversation with him. He had a pretty strange voice.
it's weird. Now with someone who's also got a strange voice. It's just filled around in this place.
Look beyond your nose once in a while, and you'll meet people from all over the place.
But yes, now he's dead. So we'll try and protect you as much as we can. But it seems as if this place has got it out for everybody.
How long was he with you?
About a day. Yeah.
It's a good thing I'm only with you for half.
Nice.
I think you've drawn the short straw here.
He looks down at you
Hey,
and just kind of breathes out his nose.
he's not liking me. He's not taking.
I'm
to-
not looking to create bonds while I'm down here.
It's alright, nor am I. I don't think I've made a friend since I've left Ballroom, so...
You should appreciate the life you have before you end up in a place like this forever.
Damn, it's profound.
How long have you been here?
Time, space. These are things that have no meaning down here, so there is no point keeping track.
There's actually another turtle who would be able to keep track of it if you wanted. He should be around here actually. You should have a look out for him.
What's his name?
Rowdy.
Doesn't sound like a total name.
I can tell you, he certainly took his time. he was taught by name, taught by nature.
Well, we just have a bit of a more relaxed way of life when we are living. That's quite hard to shake. Nor would we want to change.
He definitely wasn't going to change.
Didn't match how I go about life.
I imagine that's quite a common thing for you.
I just want to get stuff done. None of this BS.
What's the rush, may I ask? A turtle's life. Probably a quarter or less than what you live. And we don't rush around thinking there's some place to be. What's your excuse?
Been done wrong.
Wow. How original. Because that's happened to nobody, has it?
Get some truth lessons shoved on me.
Iroquois get some spice.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, definitely wasn't meant to.
I like it.
He's got some candy.
Yeah.
Comes Muighor's therapist.
Just take Ramu'ur's glasses off.
So we're walking to.
I believe so. Yeah. You to be clear, you've got Ramu'ur's body, but you've left Cardinal and the other gnomes with Draylen's men, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. You continue on walking through the Ashen Way as it requires. So this is about half a day of like constant trekking through the Ashen Plains.
Just a quick question. How are you two doing for spells?
I've still got a few.
I've got a couple.
Oh, okay.
I'm like half tap.
You get some back.
I got one back, but I didn't use many first level spells. So.
Just in case.
In case of more tomfoolery.
Tomfoolery. I've got a little.
Bullshit.
I've got a little side to keep us tickety goose. I couldn't use it last time
Yeah,
because I
you
was
did.
dead.
Yeah, you got a spiritual weapon, and then that was it.
Yeah.
Iroquois, you are moving. You're about to be entering area where there has been sightings of the Steel Vultures scouts.
Okay.
Not that you know, but would be similar to the kind of encampment that these guys have just been to.
Okay.
You're entering that area.
Is it?
Like area of terrain, let's say. There's this.
Yeah. Is it a known spot that they're often seen at and reported? So like, would I know that?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, guys. This may not come as a surprise to you, but I'm quite large. So we're about to enter what is sometimes a, how you say, vulture? Steel vulture?
Mm-hmm.
Steel vulture scouting parties are known to survey this land. I suggest you send your best scout out to see what they can see.
In my arm, I'd be like, come.
Does that mean that you want me to go? Is that where you're?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
that's
gotta
what
go.
they're all getting
I
at.
mean, we're both pretty big, so I mean we can flip a coin,
Nah, I don't want to do
but
it.
I don't know how.
You can do it.
All right.
You got that horn, no?
I do have the horn of silent alarm.
No.
It's actually just the song Reeboks.
Nice. I play it here.
Alright. Well, I'll put Ramu'ur down. Wait,
Okay.
what am I looking for? What do you want me to look out for?
If you could do a perimeter check and
Of what area?
actually, yeah, is it just a big plain?
Yeah, it's
I'm
like
just
this
imagining some
part
land.
of the territory, this
Yeah.
geography.
Okay.
You know, it's all the lines of war. You know, the front lines shift and
Right.
change and stuff. So there's like an area where it's not like Draylen's area or Vexaria's area. It's this
The
no
neutral
man's
ground,
land.
yeah.
Yeah, neutral. That's the word I'm looking for. And that both of you would send scouting parties, and often there would be like, oh, we've spotted them, they've spotted us. Let's now just leave. And,
Yeah.
and you know, they would just report back to base. So there's
Yeah.
it's that,
Okay.
you know, a couple of kilometres, let's say, of ground where there is an increased risk of bumping into Vexaria's patrols.
If you don't mind surveying the area no further than 2 kilometers, if that's the measurement you're used to, for camps, dugouts, trap holes, maybe someone's dug themselves into the ground ready to pop up. Please oblige them, but make sure they don't go back in the hole alive. That type of thing.
I mean, that I can certainly do. Alright, well, given that I can, with my movement and then with a bonus action, move 80 feet in a single turn, I will go out.
Conspicuously.
Yeah, but I'm thinking more like I'll push out about 60 feet,
Okay.
and then that way, if I need to get back in a hurry, I can probably do it in a single turn. And I've got the horn, which is like 600 feet.
I was going to say there is a limit to that. Yeah, a couple hundred feet. Yeah. So you're going to keep heading. Iroquois knows the general direction to head in, so you can just say, keep heading straight, essentially. And off in the distance, there might be some, broken pillars and whatnot that he can say, head in between those two pillars, and we'll be on the other side. Let's say. So you have a general direction to go in, and you're just going to be 60 to 100 feet out ahead of the party, and you guys are following.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Specifically stealthing
So
as
you're-
I go along,
Okay.
and just looking at the floor, looking for any sources of light, anything like that would dictate that there is someone here other than just dirt
Okay.
and rock.
You see anything? You give us a little blow on your whistle, yeah?
Blow my whistle, baby. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm sure it'll all be fine. Always is for us. Always is.
Who's hearing it?
I think I
Only
can
one
just-
person hears it, I think.
'Cause I'm pretty sure the last person that could hear it was Riz. So.
I think you
It's just one creature of your choice,
yeah,
so I can
you
just
think
be
of
like,
them.
yeah,
I don't know.
hello.
See.
And then
Alright.
shake your root box, shake your root box. Who are you so nasty?
DK Max Cosplay.
Yes.
He's in trouble.
TK Max costs over. Less over.
What's the password?
Okay, who is taking Ramu'ur?
I'll
Ramu'ur.
take it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll put them in the bag of old.
Hastily.
Go shit.
It's not. It's just. It's like an old mattress. It's like, oh, well, that's not too bad. That's not too bad.
Offends in a certain place.
Yes. Oh. Right. Slevin, roll me a couple of checks. Let's do stealth first and then perception.
Stealth is 26, and then perception.
Yep. Are the rest of you being stealthy, or are you just following Slevin in the distance at his pace?
I'll guide them to kind of let him take a large lead. We stop while he looks around,
Okay.
and then just carry on. Like
All right. Okay. Well done.
Perception is 19.
Okay. So again, the landscape of Acheron is similar to what you travelled through before. Mainly a grey, silvery, ashen wasteland. There are broken pillars. There are battle standards fluttering in this ever-present breeze. There are jutting out rocks and other kind of ruins and nondescript ruins from times and places gone past throughout history. So there are definitely places like overcrops, and you can hide behind pillars and stuff like that. There are definite places where things could happen. But Slevin darts out in front of you, giving a little wake of gold, silvery dust as he
Oh yeah.
takes off from the group. And yeah, he quick like you share a few words, look back and you can't see him, and then you see him pop out from behind falling over a pillar, and you're like, oh okay, he's moving forward, he's zigging, he's zagging, he's darting, he's weaving, he's bobbing. With that perception roll, you don't spot anything. Basically, you for the first set, we'll do a couple of these for the first lot. Yeah, you do spot an outcropping just coming over the horizon, and immediately you like dive. Was it when you like COD you?
Dolphin dive.
Dolphin dive, just like straight into the dust, because you're like fuck getting pinged from higher ground again. You give it a bit of time. There's no movement. You carry on. Another 2 rolls, one of each, please. Stealth and perception. The rest of you see Slevin, and occasionally try and keep pace just when he's out in the periphery. Iroquois brings you forward.
Stealth is dirty 20.
Okay.
Perception is a natural 1.
Ooh.
It doesn't feel like anyone's ever been there.
He was lying. He's a spy. No. Again, you continue on in the next thing, and you trip again. You trip over something jutting out of
Is it another boomerang?
to Slevin, absolutely. You're like, how can one man be so lucky to have stumbled over 2
I'm gonna
boomerangs
have
in his
a
life?
pile of boomerangs to go with my pile of arrows.
Double boomerang.
You go to pull it out of the ground, and it's not budging. This one, it's the shape of a boomerang, half buried in the dust. And you're pulling and you're tugging, but you're so busy like a meerkat, looking up every so often. You're pulling and you're tugging, looking up like a meerkat. It takes you a little bit too long, so much so that the rest of you get worried as Slevin's just like out in the open, doing like digging a hole or something on the ground. It's like quite. He's doing something. He's like digging a latrine or something. Like, why would he pick that place to do it? As you're like squinting out into the distance.
You gotta shit.
And it takes you a little bit too long to notice that it's not a boomerang. It's just like a bit of buried ruin that's like connected to a very long, heavy like marble column that's fallen down over there, and that was never gonna budge.
It's the anger eyes.
You've been under, like, you haven't properly rested yet, so you're like stressed. Your nerves are frayed.
It's alright. It's fine.
You also don't see, as you spent a lot of time on the faux boomerang.
That's good.
Thank you. You obviously don't see any scouts or any men. In fact, you lose track of these guys for a second. Just for one scary moment, you're just lost in this grey wasteland.
It disappeared.
Stealth and perception, please.
That's better. Stealth is 23. Perception is 17.
Okay. Again, you continue on. Iroquois leads the rest of you, holding Ramu'ur's body on again, another set at the distance. Watching your feet very carefully now to make sure there's nothing you
I'm not
tripping
gonna
over.
I'm gonna get tricked again.
Fool me once. Boomerang me once. You see, as you're scanning the horizon, you do see, a bit like in the last combat, there was like a big marble column, the one that Taringli was trying to wiggle his button, that had fallen down. So it is like a good 4 foot in width that's now horizontal on the ground. You think, possible threat there. And you're just about to like lock that away as piece of information before you do see a wisps of smoke coming up from the other side
Of the pillar.
Yes, it's like you're a good distance away. You know, like 600 feet, a bit further away than when you were before, but very similar to what you saw on the top cap of the cliff before.
Okay. I will. Yeah, I'll slowly meet them part way because they've been waiting for me to come. So I'll come and meet them part way with my boomerang in the air, trying to reflect some light towards them. I want to get some play out of this boomerang.
Yeah, it will get used.
I might have a problem. Maybe a problem. Maybe not a problem. But there's some smoke behind that pillar about 8 feet out. How do you want to play this?
Well,
Go guns blazing? I mean, I'm ready for another fight.
observing the land, is there a high ground towards that area that might veer off? Or is it just direct? Like,
Roll me a perception check.
Big roll.
First roll, yeah. Of the Iroquois.
I'm going to use different dice.
Oh, wow.
First roll of this campaign. No. Since he's been back.
You're not rollers?
I didn't bring my other
Can I
dice.
use my big old one?
No one wants to use that cursed die.
Oh,
Served me well.
got him that.
I know.
It did better for a bit.
You should have used
I
mine,
wish I
man.
used that. Ugh.
Oy vey.
What the fuck is it? Oh, 4.
4. Okay.
What did you roll?
2.
Fucking Jesus.
First roll.
Should have brought my dragon dice.
Remember, Draylen's best man.
He's sleepy. He's a little tired.
These men are really getting a bad rap.
They're fucking
One's
shit
a
so
spy,
far.
one's just...
Fog of war everywhere. What are you
Yeah.
gonna do?
What? Lies, truth. You don't know what's going on. You take a look around between the mists and the metaphorical fog of war. You're trying to rack your brain for like the scouting reports you might have seen over Draylen's soldier, but nothing really comes to mind of like, oh yeah, we spotted someone in this case. For a brief moment you think, oh hang on, didn't we have guys in this area? And there's no like, nothing you can spot here that would be safe to get to.
Say we take a not so wide path around that area. Be prepared as ever in this land to fight, but we don't want to start anything. We want to try our best to get past at a good distance, because that is directly in our way. And either we get killed or make it through or do some damage they won't walk away from.
I'm following your lead. You seem to know best, so...
So I'll start to lead them.
You want to have a wide berth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a big circumference around.
Cool. Roll me stealth, presumably. I guess.
I'm gonna roll big. I'm gonna roll big.
So, 18.
Cool.
18.
Cool.
Oh, I have to roll. That's disadvantage, isn't it?
Yeah, because you're armor.
You can take your armor off. Take 10 minutes.
Really
Hold on,
noisy.
guys.
Oh, 2.
Same.
It was 19.
Ow.
Oh wait, no, 6. Sorry, not 2, 6.
Oh, okay, not same. 2.
Okay.
If they spot us, we're going to fucking kill them.
It's on you, bro. Don't look at me.
You all start to follow Iroquois' wide berth, and yeah, matching where Slevin said, you've gone like around out from where Slevin went, trying to put some distance between you and the pillar. Maybe Otto, as you're carrying Ramu'ur's body, you're like, you've seen the rest of these, well, Iroquois, native to the terrain, just immediately knows how to work his way through. Slevin's kind of been here before, moments ago. And you seeing them duck and dive and stuff, and you're just there carrying a corpse, like, well, what the fuck am I meant to do? I've got like a massive body here to carry. So there's only like, you're very limited with what you can do. Muighor's 2.
Yep. What embarrassing things can happen to me?
Oh, don't make me feel bad.
You just mugged off a commander. You know, you got to take ebbs and flows.
Not fair. I did so well.
It's
but-
not
Yeah.
fair.
It's not fair. I, did
I just
so
want to
well.
roll highlight for every single roll. You, in fact, probably out of everyone, you've taken to the plane of Acheron most well, let's say. You've been very aggressive since you've got here, let's say. And you see Slevin and Iroquois dart behind a medium-sized boulder, and you're like, I'm fucking done with this. You just barge straight through.
Shit.
Yo!
Unprompted barge.
But
DM's barging.
obviously the sound of like a boulder, you just like smack straight into it, crack forms up, falls into 2 halves, very noisy.
Woo!
But you can just walk straight through, you don't have to like
Don't need that boulder.
fanny around, hiding away anywhere.
Mark it. Mark the barge.
No.
Oh, what?
Actually, roll me one of your homebrew barge rolls to see how.
What did we
was
work
it? It
out?
was like-
Strength? Well,
No, I think it was like con.
Yes.
What was your highest thing? It was con.
It was con.
yeah. Oh, fucking hell. 8.
To 3 again.
Yeah.
What up?
2 3s in a row. You do as described.
Oh no.
You do take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Try and like
Ow.
tough it out.
You knock your shoulder out of you dislocate your shoulder briefly. I will say Iroquois, being a fighting man, notices the wound as you wince and quickly get to pop it back in before anyone else notices. But you have made like the fall of these two tumbling rocks has like echoed across the plains. Perception checks. While you speak Iroquois, please.
Yeah. Obviously, as you've done that, he just turns and puts this like claw. What? I don't really know.
You've got a hand.
Claw.
You've got a
It's
claw
a hand,
hand,
right?
You've got hands.
Okay.
Yes.
It's just like idiot.
Just hold up my shoulder.
And it just like stares at your shoulder. It's just shaking his head.
Perception check for everyone, not just for
Oh, sorry.
Iroquois.
That's an 8 because I'm distracted.
That's a natural 20.
Knock it down. First one of the game.
Yeah, baby.
Try and get 5 more.
16.
I got one earlier.
Did you?
Yeah.
For what?
Perception.
Oh. And what did you get this time?
20.
So 20, something over 20 and 18, and then low for...
Yeah, what did I say? 8.
You are chastising Muighor. As you were Muighor, probably ignoring it.
Yeah.
As is your one. And you're just looking straight through him.
Mm-hmm.
Muighor, Otto and Slevin, you do see the smoke off in the distance, further away than Slevin ever got. Gets snuffed out and just stops.
Somebody's stopped their fire over there. Smoke's just disappeared. Flo wants you to teach how to do that.
It's me and you.
Alright. Are we lock and loading? Are we gonna take a minute?
I'm guessing I'm like ahead of people now.
You're all like in talking distance of each other.
Ah, okay.
I say we proceed.
I'm ahead, right?
Ready for combat. So steel yourselves if necessary.
Nice. There's still a big distance between you, and obviously it requires taking you out further. There is stuff blocking line of sight, but obviously the smoke was raising up quite behind a large pillar, so that you can still see, but you're not like just out in an open plain at the moment. You're within ruins and stuff, so you're not just like standing out there like lemons. But proceed.
Yes.
Before we go, shall I just start a little fire over here? Lead them off the track a little bit.
I think that's a great idea. And everyone watch their prints. Hang on, what's the ground? Is it like, I just imagine ashy
You will leave
gravel.
footprints, yeah.
Okay. Try to.
But stealth will help with that.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay. For flavour, cover your prints.
I've seen this dance you can do across the sand.
Yes.
Listen, Algae.
Mordi.
Cool, I'll just...
Alright, stealth checks again.
During this one, I would like to drop and speak to Otto briefly.
In
Oh.
quiet.
In quiet.
In quiet.
Perception, yeah.
Stealth, wasn't it?
Oh, steps.
Oh, Iroquois.
Oh.
I've really rubbed off on you.
Did you ask for consent?
It's just on my
10.
shell.
19.
19. Muighor. Stealth.
17.
Nice. Iroquois.
I got away.
We're just clambering over each other at this point.
Absolute farce.
And 10 for Otto?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not too bad considering. As you all start to move forward again as a group, Iroquois, you are too focused on now trying to, you're like a chaperone on a school trip. You're trying to make sure everyone's trying to be
Yeah.
the stealthy.
He's lost control.
Yeah.
He
I'm
just
the
knows how to
captain
be
now.
troll.
Get back in.
Don't put your hands up. Red backpacks in the air.
And yeah, you are just like backpedaling and tripping over stuff and trying to criticise somebody else's form without paying heed to yourself. Perception check for everyone, please.
Damn.
Loads of dice for you tonight.
8 again.
22.
18.
13.
13, okay. Slevin and Otto. The fire, the smokestack that you've seen, the pillar of smoke, has remained stopped. Did you set one off as well in the end before you left? Okay, that is still going. Bear in mind these rolls are covering obviously like a bunch of distance. It's not just immediately one after the other. So you have continued on forward. Made like a good maybe 200 feet, 250 feet away from where you barged through the boulder barge. The Acheron boulder barge. And you notice that the fire that you lit gets snuffed out.
Oh.
R.I.P.
How far would we say?
250 feet.
again.
Sorry,
250.
250.
We know where they are now, though.
Ooh.
But you still haven't seen anyone.
Yeah, this could just be the automatons.
Fucking stop burning shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Continuing on?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. You continue on following Iroquois' lead, and for a few tense minutes, you kind of hold your breath as you have now circumvented background, taking maybe like 3-4 times as long. It's definitely going at a slower pace as well than it would have done just to have passed the pillar with the smoke behind it. You've got all the way around. Nothing seems to happen. You don't see anything more. No other fires get lit. You get to the other side. You see Iroquois maybe relax a little bit, and you will be reaching the end of that territory. The neutral territory, let's say. So back into like a safer area.
Okay. One final look back.
You want to?
Yeah.
All right. Roll with perception check.
It was actually the guys with your ring.
Sir.
You forgotten something.
21.
21.
Cool.
21.
You want to see what you're looking for? Movement? Anything like that?
Yep.
You tell everyone to get down. Scan the horizon. No signs of movement. You do spot. You probably left a bit of a trail.
Okay.
The last, couple of hundred. Not you specifically, but you as a group.
Yeah.
The last couple of 100 feet, you've all been like super tense. These guys aren't like trained rangers and scouts and stuff, so you're looking about off the distance. Oh shit! It definitely looks like someone's moved through there. And that's what you see.
Okay. I think we're good, fellas.
Good job, everybody.
Alright.
I mean, maybe. Could have been someone that could have helped us, but good job of avoiding it, regardless.
We don't need to interact with anyone else. We just need to get where we need to go and out of here.
Get out of here.
What? I genuinely was.
Yeah. What?
Alright, let's keep it going then.
Moving on.
Moving on now.
Okay. Following Iroquois. Pace picks up again. Anyone want to do anything or speak to each other?
Yes.
Oh yes, you did, didn't you? Yes. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Is this privately?
Yeah, we're dropping back.
Okay.
It's one of those things where somebody messages like, I need to speak to you later. You're like in your head like,
I need
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
I need to speak to you by the fire.
Can I pull you for a chat?
wait for chat. I'm on
Yeah. Down by the fire pit.
Nah, I'll hold up a second, man.
Yeah, you wrong.
Genuine concern.
Honestly, no, I'm not alright. I'm kind of fucking losing it a little bit, man. But that's we can talk about that later.
That's another matter, right?
I'm good for now. I just need to stop at some point. I
You can
feel
take a break if you want.
not that kind of stuff. More of a permanent stuff. Anyway, I kind of feel bad that you lost your ring, because that was cool, man. That looked really good on you.
Yeah, it's just another material thing at the end of the day, really.
Well, I was planning on giving this away potentially anyway, but I want you to hold on to something next time we get a chance to have a long stop. Yeah, I think this would look really fetching on you. So, yeah, just because I feel like you've lost something, you keep a hold of it until we find someone else that's cool, and then, you know, hopefully it'll bring you a bit more good luck, stop you from going down all the time.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. Hey, I mean that was unfortunate anyway.
Yeah,
you know, we got kind of shafted there.
So what is this anyway?
Wasn't to Wrigley's fault, but this is
I mean, it wasn't.
This is my good luck stone. We got this.
You as well.
God damn, where did we got it in that like necromancer's lair.
Where he fell down the hole.
He did fall down that hole. Man, simpler times. When we just had holes to deal with. But yeah, next time we get a long rest, because if I give it to you now, I ain't gonna do anything anyway. So
No, sounds good. Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
hey, that's alright, man. We gotta try and look at it for each other as fucking best we can, because ain't going that well. So
Cheers, bud. And I'll pat him on the back and cast guidance.
Back to back.
back to back.
Back to back.
You talking to Iroquois?
No, I'm just like
Fuck no.
There's like a very obvious, just tension. Just
A heavy silence.
Yeah.
could cut the air with a knife.
A very blunt one.
Yeah. Just any noise and I start going for his throat.
You were fucking smart.
Oh hey, it's me Iroquois, formerly Tiringi.
pulls off the mask, takes the suit off.
Oh, I've done it again. You have been tricked once more.
I think I'd lose it.
Did we notice if his burnt body, kind of turned into a...
He didn't go look back. That was like way back down there, and by the time you'd left and after your rest and stuff, it's, to be fair, there wasn't much left to be seen. So
Okay.
Killed him,
But
killed him dead.
Could be back.
along with everything, remember what
I want him
Draylen
back.
said about Vixera and her the way she operates, tricks and deceptions and trickery and
Very tricksy.
Which one of you is a spy? You.
You follow Iroquois further on, and not before long you all see in the distance, matching the descriptions you've been told and the broad location that you've been told Iroquois, there does appear to be what looks like on distance out of the universe like a Mad Max style encampment. So like metalwork, barbed wire, that kind of thing. A small little fort, let's say, made of corrugated steel, iron, girders as the posts in between them, off in the distance.
Oh shit, maybe we should have brought Cardinal. He might have been able to like talk to them.
Oh,
Missed opportunity.
Whoops.
Is this it?
This is the place we are looking for. I'll lead us in and introduce ourselves.
Nothing's gonna go wrong. Have you talked to these people before?
I cannot guarantee something can go wrong. No one can. But maybe if you held your tongue for the time we're in there, you might find yourself lucky.
Jeez. Alright, jeez, calm down. Just ask some question.
You ask too many questions that you probably know the answer to.
well, Draylen's best, man. That's why. That's why.
What's going on here?
Oh, damn.
That's why his trousers are so baggy.
Big old schlong.
Just like Rowdy.
Is he? He's well hung.
Is this
Turtles are
is this in canon for all talks?
Yes.
Wasn't Rowdy like this tall?
No.
He was like 7 foot.
He was big. He was
Oh.
bigger than you. You just remember it being small
Yeah.
because you're like an evil bastard.
Right, so male turtles are hung.
Yeah.
Does that mean that female turtles...
Yes.
What?
Oh, that's disgusting. He says. Turtle. Googling it. As you continue to approach this ramshackle camp, you will hear and see a low humming coming from the direction of the camp. Somewhere on the other side of these walls, there is a light starts to glow from the inside, and there's a humming like a generator spinning up. Some power energy is being drawn to this place, and just as it gains volume and coming to a crescendo, the light is getting brighter while still like flickering and pulsing. It's just getting brighter and brighter and brighter, like to the whole camp. It's just this explosion of like blue marble light. There's a and it the light brings itself back in again. And that's rolling the session.
Tease. What a tease.
God damn.
He just had to do it.
He's tasing it.
Do it.
He's teasing it. Bam.
This little automaton outpost out in the wastelands of Acheron. You have found yourselves. Well done, everybody.
Nobody died.
Nobody died.
Well, technically, Ramu'ur did.
This was his official death.
Yeah. Doctor called it.
Got it. Mushed.
Look at how quick you were to call that. His death is just so. God forbid any of you ever go down. Like, no, he's still rolling death, so he's dead. He's just dead. I looked at him and he
sign
looked
of blood.
dead.
First sign of blood. You get a paper clip. I'm dead.
Yeah.
Dead. Right, where's my will? Better write that shit. Right, thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you, Simon, for returning. It feels like you returning again. Like
Yeah.
the Phoenix, the second time in a row.
I'll take that.
I think I speak to everyone. Great having you back.
Oh, thank you.
Love it.
Lovely.
Yeah, I can definitely feel the love.
Good. I'm glad you feel that.
Mm.
That's what I want you to feel.
It's a big old turtle love.
That's it.
Thank you all for listening and watching. Check us out on DDND Pod on all your social media platforms of choice and podcast platforms, and that's pretty much it. YouTube, I guess, maybe.
Yeah, it's coming.
It's coming.
coming.
Slowly, secret.
Yeah.
I did a riddle somewhere in this episode. Find it out. Change the words around, and that tells you the URL.
Whoa.
ARG.
Yep.
Wow.
If only
It's
there
there.
was a URL to give.
Next time. Game teas, code the Briggsy 5% of your order ship worldwide. Thinkingcritically.co.uk. Give us money on Patreon. We're done?
We're done.
Luso.
We're done.
Yeah, tune in for our Dudes After Dark to help us get to affiliate.
That's what it's called now, is it?
Dudes After Dark.
Yeah, because we're in a tavern and we're going to get like proper tankards so that we can sit and have a drink.
You feel free to use that.
I don't want to.
Alright.
What's up next for Dudes After Dark?
Dudes After Midnight.
Oh,
That's when the good stuff
Yeah.
happens.
Dudes after dawn.
Dudes After Dawn.
oh my god.
Dudes until dawn.
That's good.
Dudes in the daytime.
Just sat in the patio.
Having a coffee and a
Yeah.
pastry.
Top down. Yeah.
Yeah, do what Nathan said. And thank you all for listening. And goodbye from everyone. Goodbye.
Bye.